Alex Adefemi, popularly called Triple A, has joined us once again this morning to motivate us. And our topic today is how to, go out of this year a better version of yourself. Right? We're talking about 3 to 5 things you can do before the last day of December. Now, this is one that I'm very sure you would want to be interested in because I also am. I need to learn what to do before what? Now we have like a month and a week.
Yeah, thereabouts.
So thereabouts.
You roughly have about 40 days left.
To the end of the year, man. Man, I'll be in 2020.
Yes,
this year ran so fast.
Yes, I mean, when did we start the year? That we said, and the way it happens, it's interesting. But, we need to look at it as the year comes to an end. You need to start looking at, okay, so how, because by God's grace, we will all live to see next 2020, right?
Man, yeah.
And so you need to start looking at how do you want to finish this year on a good note and start the next one on a good note as well. Because you want to be able to improve, you want to be able to progress. And that's what we want to talk about. I want us to look at about 3 to 5 things.
Okay.
That I'm not even sure we'll be able to finish all the 3 to 5 things
but what we
today.
can do, we will do.
That we need to look at before the 31st of December that you must do. Now, I believe in the whole concept of it is a retreat. Now, I believe that organizations who take themselves seriously, what they do is that they go on a retreat before the end of the year to review their year and then plan for the next year. And I believe that individuals should do that as well. You should go on a personal retreat to review your year and then plan the coming year. Now, in doing that, there are a few things, these are 3 to 5 things I feel that are very essential that you should do. First of all, you should review your relationships. I know that there are a lot of other things other people will tell you, but I'm trying to pick out the things that people might not tell you that you should review. You should review your relationships. So there are people in your life who were in your life before now, who you have valued, who you have invested in, who has invested in you, knowingly or unknowingly, that you need to review and ask yourself, how has this thing been useful to me so far?
Okay.
How has this relationship, brother, been useful to me so far? So you want to look at, there are people I call drainers. These guys just drain your energy, literally. And they drain you emotionally, sometimes even drain you physically, drain you mentally. And they're not necessarily adding much to you. Now, how do you identify a drainer? A drainer is somebody who just, how will I put it, who is focused on themselves most of the time. So even when they come and meet you and they are talking to you about what they want you, or they seemingly are talking to you about what they want you to do to improve, is because it affects them.
Where can you draw the line between drainers and mentees?
Now, fantastic, brilliant question, Mike. Now, how do you draw the line between drainers and mentees? Like I said, they are selfish. Drainers are all about themselves. Life is a give and take. You must understand that you can't, in any relationship that you are in, it should not be a parasitic relationship. It should be a symbiotic relationship.
Symbiotic. We did biology. Didn't study biology, man. That means give and take, both ways. Synergy.
So it has to be both ways. Just like you said, you need to be gaining something from that relationship. That relationship needs to be gaining something from you. If it's one way, it's parasitic. And so if somebody is all that you in that relationship, you're not gaining anything from them. I have mentors who are higher than me, who are better placed than me, who seemingly do not need anything from me.
So what do they gain from you?
But what do they gain from me? They gain a lot of things. There are a lot of opportunities that I might have access to that they might not see because of where they are. And I might see quickly and say, boss, this thing is so, can you do this thing? It will help.
You're more or less like the man on the ground.
So there are some things that they can get done at the level that they need to get done at my level that they can do, that I can do for them. Definitely. And so it's a symbiotic relationship. I have mentors that I've opened doors for certain things for. You might think, my mentor opened door. But because I have access to that thing, and my mentor doesn't have access. He's my mentor, yes, but doesn't mean he has access to everything. I have proteges as well, who have access to certain things that I don't have access to. You understand? And because they have access, they can be of use to me and help me advance.
Wonderful.
So that's how you identify drainers.
I love this.
Now, the next thing is you need to identify your success squad. Now, these are the guys that you know that when you want to get things done, they are on your team, 24/7. Your success squad. You need to look at this year and say, who are those that have been useful to my success? Who are those that have shown interest and they have given their own time and their resources for me to succeed.
Me back. It's both ways, you know, because people think about how much of people that have been in my success squad. How about you being in other people's success squad? Like, you know, it's still the same
exactly
thing.
Exactly.
You know, because I tend to, you know, a lot of people, you know, people always think of, okay, yes, while you do self-appraisal and you know, you're weeding out and all of that, you also need to understand that somebody also might appraise you and probably weed you out.
Yes.
You know, somebody's a villain in every, at least you're a villain in one other person's story.
But the truth of the matter, Mike, is this: you can't be in everybody's success squad.
Okay, so definitely.
So somebody might actually look at you in that relationship and say, okay, this person was not in my success squad or hasn't been useful to me, and then say, okay, maybe I should, it didn't work for this relationship. Okay. It's fine. It's not all relationships that you can keep. You understand? So, and that takes me to the next level of relationships, which is your influencers. These are guys that they have influence on things around and in your field or are in other fields and that can be of use to you, but you don't necessarily have a relationship with them.
Okay.
So you can be able to find ways, who are the influencers that you need going into 2020, that you need to try and build a relationship with. So in building a relationship with, you need to start trying to find ways to cultivate those relationships. So maybe you want to try and be of value to them so that they can notice you. Or you want to send a proposal to them that can be useful to what they are doing, and just give free service or something to them that can make them say, oh, this person is here, this person is of value to me, and try and cultivate a relationship. Maybe you want to send a message to them if you get their phone numbers somehow. Maybe if you have their phone numbers, there's some people who you have your phone numbers and you don't necessarily relate with, but they have influence in certain levels that can open doors for you in 2020. So you need to ask yourself, what are the people that you need to find relationship with? And that also is a matter of what are the things you want to achieve in 2020? Who are the influencers that can influence those things for you to help you get those results? And then, of course, you know me, I like to speak things on spiritual angle as well. You need to have the ultimate relationship, which is God. So you need to review that relationship as well. How is that relationship going? I believe in being God-fearing and doing things in line to please God. So we don't do things, and in simple ways, it's just by having values, having good character, and doing things to help your neighbor. So wonderful. I think those are the things when it comes to relationships that you need to review.
Wonderful, wonderful. Triple A, I'll get back over this discussion. I'll definitely put out this video. This is something that you should take note of. Go through this video and ensure that you are able to do these things he said today. All right? Later, I'm talking about, of course, this interview, which we'll put up on YouTube. Thank you very much, Triple A. It's always a pleasure having you in the house.